and Lone Elm. Police say that 54-year-old Scott Crabtree was in the roadway when he was fatally struck by a vehicle. Investigations into the specifics of that accident, though, are still being looked into. Well, last week we told you about the lawyer that lives in the Wildwood Ranch area who's suing the city of Joplin over their rezoning decision because many believe it'll soon be home to an AI data center. Derek Snyder just simply says he wants things done the right way.
But I'm hoping that judges will review the facts that are obvious and understand that the city did this wrong.
He says if nothing else, at least make the city go back and do it the right way. Your news is service of Liberty Tree Guns. Need some extra cash? Liberty Tree Guns is buying guns and gun collections, and they're paying top dollar. Get a cash offer on your guns today, libertytreeguns.com. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-782-1310. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
We'll see sunshine today with highs in the upper 60s. Partly cloudy skies tonight, low 50s. Sunshine mid-80s for Wednesday. Sunny, breezy 90 for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's not showing anything over the 4 states.
55 in Seneca, 53 in Pittsburgh, 50 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Madison from Pittsburgh.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, Madison. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, you can go to the KIX website to the Morning KIX page where there's a button you can hit that'll tell you how to upload your audio.
We're just 17 minutes away from your chance to guess when the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Here's Dylan Scott.
And the 4 states #1 for cash.
KIX 102.5. Morning!
Why was she whispering?
Yeah, so she wouldn't get caught by the man who had broken into their house.
I guess not.
She lives down the street from Jimmy, and she knows that if you make too much noise, she will come find you and put you in an oven and cook and eat you.
Yeah. Good morning. What is today, Tuesday?
Yes.
Happy Tuesday.
She's pants on.
Someone had fiddled with the chairs this morning when I came in here. Again.
Yeah.
The chair that falls was here. This chair was there and it had been lowered all the way down.
You feel purposefully targeted, don't you?
I really do.
You think someone's targeting you.
I do.
I think it's probably somebody just comes in, sit and goes, oh, I don't like that chair. And just swaps and does all this. But it just so happens that is the most inconvenient scenario for Jen to arrive
Yes,
to
it's
in the
very
morning.
annoying.
Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Album.
But why is the chair all the way down?
Is that
You want
the
to
one
know what
that's
that
all the
looks
way
like?
down?
Look, this is what that looks like.
There's Jen all the way down. What's wrong with that? It's just a little bit shorter than where I'm at.
My feet touch the ground when I do this.
Isn't that nice?
No.
Yeah, Twisted Takes Tuesday today.
If we can find a new filter we haven't done already.
Or recycle.
Or we recycle. An arm and a leg, an arm and a leg, an arm and a leg.
An arm and a leg. And stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in.
Stick it in your family.
So the stick it in your family reference is from the last one, Laughing UK version that season 2 just came out recently. And it is hilarious. I've only got to watch about half of the first episode and already laughed so hard that I would fail. My wife even said, she goes, you couldn't compete in that show. I was like, no way I couldn't.
You're not supposed to laugh.
I said, but you know who's worse? Jen. She could not. There's no way. So you're not even supposed to crack a smile. If you crack a smile or laugh, then you get a warning.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it again, you're out.
Yeah.
Until there's only one left. And it can go on for quite a while.
That's me.
And then, so it has a lot of the people from Taskmaster on there. Almost all of them. There's only, I think, 3 that I didn't recognize. Oh, and the lady who plays Philomena Kunk. She's on it, too.
What's her name?
Philomena Kunk is the name of or is it Crunk? Crunk? Maybe it is Crunk. Anyway, she's on there. I forget what her real name is.
She's really funny, though.
It was very weird, though, her coming in smiling and everything and talking like normal. And then she instantly slips off into that very serious, documenter presenter that she is.
Mm-hmm. Pine cone.
It is so funny.
Megan says, who got caught?
Your mom.
An arm and a leg in.
Arm and leg. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to occasionally, on command that by the host who's watching from another room, he will ring a bell and the mic comes on. He says, I want you to, it's Joker time for you. And that means they have to go up on the stage while everyone's watching them and they have to do something that they've pre-planned to bring with them to try to crack everyone else up.
Right.
And they have to sit and watch it. It is stupendous. The guy
I wish we
does.
could show them the video.
I can play. Why can't we?
You think we'll get kicked off?
What?
You think we'll get kicked off?
We haven't. The last few.
You guys want to see it?
You want to see it? Because it is.
It is really funny. Morning, Lisa.
Give me your keyboard for a minute. Take a bar stick.
Fish. Booty shorts.
How much time? Okay, we'll do it after the break.
$30 seconds. All right, you ready? 10 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 708.
We'll see sunshine today, highs in the upper 60s. It is 50 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast. Warmer temperatures finally on the way.
We'll tell you all about it in just 12 minutes.
Plus, we're going to get you a chance to win cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound. Stop it right now. You stop it right now.
What did I do?
You know what you're doing.
This is a lot of cash up for grabs, $1,902.50.
And for the city like I signed a number.
And all you got to do is to win.
Anytime I get depressed or feeling down, I just think of the wise words of my friend Jen.
Which is?
To win
the cash, all you got to do is be calling number 5 at 720. Tells what the secret sound is.
If you didn't drink before work, it would help. Here's Brentley Gilbert.
I'm not drunk.
Yet. On KIX 102.5.
Golly.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, you ready?
Jimmy says 3 margaritas.
4. Let me see if I can get it better. Here we go. And
I want to hear it. Okay.
All lined up in a wedding group. Here we are for our photograph.
I wish it wouldn't cut to him.
Not to laugh. Since the early caveman in his fur took a trip to Gretna Green, there's always been a photographer to record the happy scene. Oh, big flashbang, what a picture! What a picture, what a photograph! Hat blown off in a cloud of smoke, clap hands, stamp your feet, banging on the big bass drum. What a picture!
What a picture! Stick it in your family album.
You've read it in a folio or seen it in a Shakespeare play. How Juliet fell for Romeo in the merry month of May. And as he climbed the orchard wall to reach his lady fair, as he stumbled, she began to bawl as he travelled through the air. Hold it! Flashbang, what a picture!
Hold it!
What a photograph! Poor young chap, what torn in his rapier band. Clap hands. Stamp your feet. Banging on the big bass drum. What a picture, pum, 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 pum. Stick it in your family. Oh,
All right, get ready. This is where it gets ridiculous.
Flashbang, what a picture, what a photograph. Poor young chap, what a night he spent. Tights all torn in his rapier band. Clap hands, stamp your feet. Banging on the big bass drum. What a picture, pum, 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 pum. Stick it in your family. Oh, stick it in your family.
Here we go.
Stick it in your family. 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 Stick it in your family.
Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family.
Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. Oh, bum.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was so good.
Stick it in your family.
And I love that the blonde, when she's trying not to laugh, she goes,
Yeah. And she walks around like that for the next 10 minutes with everyone going, what's wrong with your jaw? What's wrong with your face? It's so funny.
so stick it in your family.
Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family. What happened here? What is this? Oh, that's
It's the
media.
bottom of the, yeah.
Stick it in your family. Stick it in your family.
Album.
Oh my gosh.
So, now you know. And what's the show called again?
Laugh Out Loud UK.
Laugh Out Loud.
Now, there are other, like there's a Canadian version, there's an Australian version. I think there may even be a New Zealand version of this show. There's multiple shows from different nationalities. None of them are as funny as the UK. I don't know. It's something about the dry wit.
Sarah says, not laughing.
You didn't like it, Sarah?
An arm and a leg in, arm and a leg in, arm and a leg in, stick it in your family. Sheila goes, what is this?
There's going to be a test on it.
I hope you studied.
Yeah. Something about their dry wit, I think. That
I love it.
Especially with them trying not to laugh.
Mm-hmm. They're foiled. Pop quiz.
Pop quiz.
Sheila said she failed. Sarah says, no, it wasn't funny.
Now, they don't do stuff like that. Everything is so different. You know, it's just whatever they want to do. The Sam guy from Australia, he is so random. He will say just anything out of the blue and with such a straight face, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which one is he?
He's the curly-haired guy that looks like one of the guitar players from AC/DC.
Mm-hmm.
He's the only Australian on the show this season. And first time I saw him, he really made me uncomfortable because I didn't know how to take him. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Your chance to guess the win right after Thomas Rhett.
On KIX 102.5. But the more I watched him, the more I got used to his humor. He's hilarious.
Morning, Bryson. Oh, shishkamoola la la lee lee lee. No.
So I saw the trailer finally for The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I think I found a movie that justifies going to the theater for.
Really?
It looks good enough. I mean, there's a couple of scenes in the trailer I was like, holy cow. And I guess Pedro Pascal's now too big for a series. Understandably, he's that good and he's that huge. Yeah.
So is he not doing the movie, or is he doing the movie?
No, he's doing the movie.
Oh, okay.
He is the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a series. It'll just be a movie.
Yeah. And it's not just going to be on Disney Plus. It's actually going to go out to
Right.
theaters.
It won't be on Disney Plus for years. So, and justifiably too, I think. We canceled our Disney Plus. They don't have anything good on Disney Plus anymore. It's very rare that they have something that warrants their exorbitant subscription rate that they charge.
Shiala says, did you see the weather?
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm. We saw it. We looked at it. We observed it. We saw it. Mm-hmm. It was there.
35 seconds.
Almost $2,000, guys.
That's wild. That's a lot of money.
I mean, we're going to be over $2,000 by the end of the week, you realize.
Who wants it? And we're still getting signed up to win those Josh Turner tickets, too. All right, you ready? 10 seconds.
Okay. Oh, Charlie Horse.
No.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see partly sunny skies today, highs in the upper 60s. It is 50 in Joplin.
And it's time for you to win some cash with the Great Plains Federal Credit Union Secret Sound.
Not just any cash, a lot of cash, $1,902.50.
If you can be caller number 5 at 623-1025.
And tell us, what is this sound?
623-1025 to be caller number 5 and tell us what that sound is to win all the cash.
For the 4 states #1 for cash.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Caller number 1, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 2, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 3, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX.
Caller number 4, keep trying.
Hi, Morning KIX. Who is this? I'm sorry? Take us off your speakerphone. We can't hear you.
Hello, is this better?
Yeah, Whitney,
There you
where
go.
are you from?
Lamar.
Whitney from Lamar.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Whitney. We've got $1,902.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
She says a chain falling down the stairs.
For $1,902.50. That is not it.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Whitney, making it $1,927.50.
And give you another chance to get some win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Whitney.
you. Have a good one. Jimmy says, when you putting up a hint?
When we do. Do.
It won't be before $2,000. Fixed a couple of typos. Oh, I put police twice.
I have found something that works for the clogged ear,
Yeah?
but it's so miserable to do. It's the thing where you hold your nose and push as hard as you can until your ears pop.
Yeah.
That actually works. I have to do it multiple times. And I found I have to blow out and suck in against it to create the loosening movement to clear out my ear. But it works. I can do that, and I don't go.
What was that? Sucking in and what?
You blow out and
Yeah.
then also pull in. Back and forth creates this with your ear, And it
I've
opens.
never heard of the fourth
I
part.
realized
Just the
I had to do something. Even my own daughter the other day when she was over helping me do brakes, she goes, are you developing some sort of nerve issue? She goes, or some sort of behavioral problem? She had a term for it, and it was not a polite one. She goes, I said, what are you talking about? She goes, you keep going. I'm like, no, I'm trying to pop my ears.
That's
She goes,
just how
oh,
you
for a
make me
second, I
feel.
thought you were just getting more stupid. My kid. My kid.
That's so nice.
Oh, and it squeaks. Squeaks so loud sometimes that my wife could hear it sitting next to me.
No.
You hear a little come from my ear. That's not normal. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for cash.
Looking for caller number 5 to guess on the Great Plains Federal Credit Union secret sound.
Whitney from Lamar.
You are caller number 5.
All right, Whitney. We've got $1,902.50 for you.
If you can tell us, what is this sound?
Is it a chain falling down the stairs?
She says a chain falling down the stairs.
For $1,902.50. That is not
Oh, dang.
But we're going to put another $25 in the jackpot, Whitney, making it $1,927.50.
it. And give you another chance to guess the win tomorrow morning at 7:20.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Stick it in your family, stick it in your family, stick it in your family album.
Ding ding dong dong doom bum ba bum bum bum. Jimmy says it was ringing for me. I must have been caller number 6.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You'd have to be. Or we would have answered if you'd have been one of the first 5.
Mm-hmm. Did you get all the CRS stuff that Mark sent out?
Yeah.
Have you looked through it yet?
Some of it. Most of it is right along with national trends that we've already seen. And for the most part, like a lot of things are common sense. There's some things I don't agree with, like social media practices, the idea of brand page, personality page. I still think that is separating your brand. I think it would be a better concerted effort to stick with. There's this marketing idea, mistaken marketing idea. It's never been supported. It's never been proven true, of branching out and doing more things. That has never worked consistently long term for any brand ever. In fact, it's been the downfall of a lot of brands.
What do you mean? Explain.
Okay, like take, for example, McDonald's. What made McDonald's famous?
Cheap burger?
Boom. And when they did the cheeseburger, when they focused on the cheeseburger, the burger meal, whether it was Big Mac, quarter pounder cheese, or whatever, minimal variety within the brand, everything was fine. They were on top. When they started trying to be all things to all people, that's when they fragmented their brand and things began to go downhill. Now, you could argue that other things contributed to their downfall, but I believe that the watering down of their brand is what essentially led to their downfall. This happens across so many different types of industry that they water down their brand. They forget. There's been one policy that's always been a successful formula for marketing a brand. Do one thing and do it better than everyone else. That's the thing that makes you a success. When they say, well, we can't be a success at that one thing, but we can do pretty good at all these other things. And the idea that that is going to complement, all that does is creates fragmentation within the marketplace. Same thing happened to radio in the late 80s. It relatively happened again in the 2000s, where you had, it's most common within the top 40 format, but it's also common in country, where they see success that others are having, and they think, I want a piece of that. I'm going to try my hand at that in addition to what I do. And what that does is it encourages sampling. It encourages consumers to go try this and try this and try this and try this. And you lose your base when you do that. It's always a failure thing. So the idea of taking what we have and spreading it out across multiple platforms, multiple areas, separating is never a successful formula. How could you argue that it would be a successful formula?
Okay, maybe I wasn't paying good enough attention when you started the conversation. We were talking about just having personalities having their own pages, right?
Yes, separate from the station page. As some people in the building do.
Right.
And using those to market the personalities separate from the station brand. And I think that is a huge mistake. I think it's ego driven, number one. And number two, how does that help the consumer at all? At all. No one ever answers that question. They just say that this is a great way to build up your personalities as a personality brand. They are personalities. They need to be. All of that can be done within the umbrella of the station brand. And in doing so, bolster the station brand, which is the point of the personality. Devil's advocate, you argue differently or see differently?
I don't know. I'm mulling it over.
The only argument I can see for it is that is the ego-driven aspect.
I mean, some people want to connect more with their favorite personalities outside of just when they're on air.
Why can't you do that under the umbrella of the brand? Why can't that be done under the umbrella of the brand? And in doing so, bolster the brand. Again, I think it's an ego thing that says, I need my own, my separate. They come up with other excuses, other reasons why. So it doesn't clutter. So it doesn't. It's all just. It could all be done under the brand and make a more cohesive, comprehensive package for the brand. Our brand is KIX 102.5. When we do things separate from there, I have my own page and I've got a lot of followers on there, but I don't see, and I sometimes will promote KIX stuff, but only as it redirects back to KIX. My goal always is to bolster the KIX brand. That's my job. If I start thinking, well, I need to bolster the Randy Brooks brand, which there isn't one, that's ego driven. That's me from mine. That's pride. That's all that is. And my inability to see outside my own collective sphere would
not pay attention.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, number one for country.
It's Morning KIX with Brandy and Jen.
And so, I guess last week productivity was at an all-time low due to the NCAA March Madness.
Well, yeah, we're all watching basketball.
Yeah, there's some corporate executives upset about that. We'll tell you what we're talking about after Travis Denning.
On KIX.
The idea of that is, or my inability to see outside of that shows my ineffectiveness as a brand ambassador. In other words, my ego is so important to me that I can't even see past it to realize the limitations of fragmenting my brand. It's all ego driven. It's the same problem that radio people often get into of the idea, the concept or the mistaken concept that people listen to their radio like this. And they do not. No one does. It's like there's a huge disconnect once you've worked in this business for so long that a lot of radio people have. They forget how real radio consumers are, or how they act, or how they consume radio. And it's not sitting with a speaker in front of them the way they do a TV. It's in the background. It's always in the background. And you have to present information with that in mind. Everything has to be filtered through that. And I think the further and the closer you get to the industry, the more and more they forget that.
Sean says, Randy, can I call and tell a joke?
Who does? Sean? I doubt it, Sean. I know all your jokes come off bathroom walls, so...
Bye, Sarara. Have a good day.
I tell you what, you can send a joke to Jen. She will take it to the ethics committee, and then they can review it and put it through their 3-filter stage test, which will take 2 weeks, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it's approved, it'll go forward to management. Management can then approve it, and then they can get back with us with the forms to fill out. That has to go to Human Resources for acceptance. Once that's done, then you can call in and we can pre-record your joke.
Deal? Sean goes, funny.
Is it?
Morning, Kathy.
I'll tell you a joke. Why did the puppy have to lose weight? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Say it. Why did he have to lose weight?
He was a little husky.
He was a little husky.
How'd the magician get chocolate on his shirt?
How?
He had some Twix up his sleeve.
He had some Twix up his sleeve.
Don't repeat the punchline, Jen. You run it.
It's funny. So did you see that there was a poll done of the favorite fast food items by restaurant?
No. It's interesting.
Yeah. So favorite burger of all the fast food restaurants. Who do you think got favorite burger?
Of all the fast food restaurants. Now, when we're talking fast food.
You're talking Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, Whataburger.
I would say Burger King. That's my favorite one.
That's the one that won, Burger King.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The charbroil, it's just got like a barbecue grill taste to it that the others don't have.
Favorite burger went to Burger King. Favorite chicken sandwich?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A for sure. Favorite chicken nuggies?
Boy, I don't know. McDonald's, I'm not familiar enough with them.
McDonald's. You're nailing this.
It's just generic.
Okay, this one. Favorite fries?
Okay.
And there's a lot of options on this one.
Is it Five Guys or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Five Guys. Everybody raves about those. They're the
very
shoestring ones. I'm not a huge fan.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay. I like Burger King just as well.
Mm-hmm. McDonald's.
Really?
Yep.
You know what? That is one thing that they consistently get right every single time.
The fries.
They do. They do.
I love
the
their
fries. Yeah, their fries you cannot beat. You're right.
Favorite soda or iced tea? This was a tie.
Isn't it the same everywhere?
Nope.
Where?
McDonald's or Sonic?
Sonic, yes.
Okay, McDonald's sweet tea is very good. If you like good southern, real sweet tea, McDonald's does right. Favorite milkshake?
Not McDonald's, surely not. Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Favorite coffee? This was another tie, kind of a cop-out answer, I think.
Starbucks.
Or
7 Brew?
Dunkin',
yeah.
Arby's made nowhere on this list.
Right. My problem with Dairy Queen is the service, at least here locally. Mm-hmm. The one on 32nd Street. We went through the drive-thru one time and sit there at the mic, in the drive-thru, not at a Sonic, in the drive-thru, waiting. Finally got tired of waiting, backed out, went into the parking lot. We thought we'll just go in. Went in, could not get anyone at the counter to wait on us. They kept saying, we'll be with you in a minute. And they might have been having a bad day. I don't
Right.
know. But we were there over 10 minutes waiting, and finally we just left.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like Sunday, we went and walked over at Wildcat Glades, and we got done. We wanted ice cream, as one does.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to a convenience store and just got some out of the freezer rather than deal with that.
Jimmy says, our Burger King is gross.
And a lot of them are. That's one of the things I'll say. Here's the deal. There are good restaurant models, but they're so poorly managed.
Yeah.
They don't have good management. They don't have good staffing.
Management makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's the problem with all the Sonics around here. People just don't care.
Ooh, Jimmy says she likes the Sonic Groovy fries. I like the Groovy sauce. Also,
about
did you
their
know
Groovy
Culver's has a
fries.
signature sauce that is really good?
I
You've never tried
think
before.
so.
It's kind of like a ranch with a kick. It's nice.
I like the tater tots from Sonic. But a lot of time they're cooked to death. They're so dried out, you know.
Or they're not cooked enough and they're soggy.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 736.
We'll see partly sunny skies today. Highs near 70. It is 50 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 25 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we're talking about unfinished guy projects.
Could not believe this last weekend. We drove by so many houses, every single one of them, almost every single one on a particular street that I was noticing had a guy out on a ladder or under a car or working in the yard. And I've seen all the mowers going around. It's that time of year.
It's the time to get stuff done, except for the things that are still just sitting there waiting on you to do them.
So we want to know, what is the unfinished guy project that you have around your place?
623-1025 to call or text.
Maybe it's the unfinished registration for Josh Turner tickets.
Well, yeah, you can finish that one super easy. Just text the word tickets to 417-623-1025.
We're going to be finding out who the winner is in just 15 minutes.
But I mean, in your defense, though, you just may be very distracted right now.
NCAA March Madness going on, and a lot of people are distracted, especially at work. They said last week that there were record levels of unproductivity across industry in the United States, and they're blaming it primarily on March Madness.
Well, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I know there's folks here in the office who you walk by their desk and they really quickly want to change their screen because they are deep in a game at that point.
Well, Amazon founder and evil genius Jeff Bezos is a little upset at all that.
I'm Jeff Bezos, and I'm a little hot under the collar looking at these crap productivity numbers at Amazon. They are the result of this basketball bracket buffoonery. Everyone's watching the games on their phones instead of working. This will not stand. So to my employees, I say, I hope you enjoyed your little hoop dreams, because I dream of something else. The day when I replace you all with robots and drones. So until then, the only buzzer beaters you should concern yourselves with is beating your delivery quotas before the clock buzzes. Having human employees, that's the real March Madness. Did you see what now get back to work.
It's Morning Kicks with Randy and Jen, powered by Buffalo Run Casino and Resort on the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Yeah, the Sonic on 7th and Maiden has gone way downhill. There used to be a guy who worked there who was really nice, and he clearly loved his job and worked really hard at it.
Horrible.
But it's been a long time since I've seen him there, and it's just not
horrible.
I won't go there anymore.
That's the closest one to us, and we used to go there all the time. For one thing, at any Sonic, getting a stall where the screen actually works, good luck.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
That is very annoying.
I was, but the 32nd Street one has always been recognized as the best one in town. You've got the best service, quickest response, most consistent food. But after the St. Jude Radiothon that evening, my wife said, you want to pick us up something to eat from there?
This.
And I went over there and sat first in one, pressed the button, waited. And I thought, well, maybe this button's not working. So I pulled to a different stall. Wait. Nothing. So I pulled to another stall. The screen wasn't working on the first one. Screen was working on the second one, but it looked janky. I pulled to another one that looked perfect, pressed the button, waited a total of almost 20 minutes. Never a response before I finally pulled out and went Chick-fil-A, where it took them 5 minutes to get me through the whole drive-through, get my order and everything.
Chick-fil-A does it right.
You know, and I love the fact that there is competition like this. These people are going to eliminate, they're going to put themselves out of business. There's another thing, like for my fascia and my soffit, you know?
Yeah.
I call it Clear Cut. And I got some weird automated voice response thing, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a bad deal. So anyway, I left my information with it, and it said it would have them call me back. And I thought, sure, whatever. So I then called Bolivar, who was the ones that did the installation after the tornado. Well, I get a hold of a call center guy who's super nice. He's in Nixa, Missouri, which is where they're located from. And he said, I'll have to contact the Joplin office and let them know, and they'll call you back.
Right.
Never heard another word from them at all.
Yeah.
You cannot even contact the Joplin office here. And this is not just one time that this has happened.
There's not a direct number to them? What?
Multiple times I've tried to get a hold of them and tried to get a call back. Can't even get a call back. Meanwhile, the Clear Cut guy called me a little bit later. He's going to be at the house this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm curious to know how that goes.
Yeah, me too. Well, I will let you know. I promise you that. Also, yesterday, I looked into, and we've decided to do it, we are replacing the pool liner, which is a major, major operation.
Yep.
So I had a friend who just had hers replaced last year. And she said, you've got to use this guy, this one fellow. His name is, I remember the name of his buddy is named Jason, who was with him. Hold on, I just text. Matt is his name. Matt Ratliff. He's from Riverton. He works out of the Riverton Pool Supply store that's over there. And he said, I happen to be in Joplin today. I'm going to be in Joplin doing some stuff. Is it okay if I come by? And I said, yeah. So he came over at around 1 o'clock yesterday, they measured the pool to make sure. And I showed him the pool liner that we had been looking at. And he said, yep, that'll work. That's the best one for you. We checked into getting submersible lights installed. He said, I don't recommend it. He said, I can do it. But every single person that I've ever seen have that done, the pool wall ends up blowing out within 2 to 3 years.
Wow.
He said, here's why. The metal that they use for these pool walls is very sound, and it's able to withstand thousands of pounds of pressure when it's whole. He said, you cut it, and it works like a soda can. It just splits. He said they have a special punch to punch those holes for your skimmers and those returns. He goes, and I would have to bring a punch. They have to put a bracing on the back, punch through the metal. He goes, but even with that, he goes, if there's ever any water comes into contact with that bare metal, it'll begin to rust. And once it rusts, it will begin to fail.
Yeah.
So he recommended a magnetic lighting system that I'd seen, but I didn't realize would work on a steel-sided pool. But there is a special type that works where the power, the cable comes up to one piece that goes on the outside of the pool. You take the lighting piece and it sticks on the inside, and it transfers power a lot like a cell phone through the metal, which seems like with water and everything, but it's not dangerous. You can touch it. The lighting floats. So he recommended that. Whole thing going to cost about $1,500.
Oh, that's actually a lot cheaper than I thought.
So the liner itself only costs they used to cost like $800 or $900. He goes, they went down drastically in the past few years. $400 and some bucks for the liner.
Love that.
Yeah. I'm like, why didn't we do this sooner?
Yeah.
And I'm like, there are stairs in there, guys, full of sand. He goes, no problem. We'll lift those out. I was like, they weigh like 600 pounds. He goes, we deal with these all the time. He goes, we have a method of getting them out. He goes, you can go ahead. He goes, does yours float? And I said, yeah. He said he recommended the sand, said he would help me fill it completely so that it wouldn't float after that. They're going to re-level the sand, everything. So he's like,
awesome.
When you want to do it? He goes, we can start as early as next week. I said, no. Preferably in the beginning of June.
Yeah.
So I was like, do I need to drain it or anything? Nope. They take care of everything.
Oh, my gosh. We're supposed to be calling the winner.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Well, it's just now 7:45. So
Megan!
This is Megan! So we're getting a new liner. And
Yay.
we're doing a pattern this time.
Oh, you guys talked about that.
I know. I'm really
before.
leery about this.
Okay, what'd you guys pick?
I'll show you here in a little while. But the reason I'm leery about it is because not having a pattern lets me see every little bit of dirt, which is very important to me. I want to get it all off. It's going to be hard to discern dirt that's on the bottom with a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So we got, and I don't have the exact picture. I can show you what.
Show me after we call the winner.
What it's like. Yeah, do you have them ready?
Yep. I'm double checking that they're legitimate. Never won before. I wonder if this was our secret sound guesser. All right, you ready?
No. Yes, I guess. Oh, I wonder.
Right?
I bet it was.
How funny would that be?
We'll have to ask.
Do you remember their voice?
Maybe.
Hello.
Is this Whitney?
This is.
Didn't we just talk a little bit ago, Whitney?
No, we didn't.
We did not.
Oh, okay. Different
We did
Whitney.
not, Whitney. Apparently, we're only getting calls and making calls today to Whitney's. So you're the next one in line, and you've won Josh Turner tickets. You're going to go see him August 15th at Kansas Crossing Casino.
Perfect.
Just tell us who's a Four States Concert Connection.
612.5.
All right,
Fabulous.
Whitney.
All right, Whitney. I just
Yep.
need a little bit of info from you. Can I
Us-
get your birthday, please?
It's 1888.
And then your street address.
It's 1528.
And what's that zip out there?
74354.
Yeah, our secret sound contestant was Whitney, too.
So we're like, what would be the odds that this is the same person? That would have been crazy.
You guys can go ahead and pretend like it is.
Well, they didn't win, so no big deal.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah.
All right, hang tight real quick. Go.
KIX 102.5, the Four States #1 for country.
Here's Chris Jansen on KIX.
Sorry, Whitney.
All right, Whitney, we've got all of your info in. These are going to be will call tickets. So on the day of the show, you can just swing by Kansas Crossing. Just make sure to have your ID, and they will have your name on a list for you, okay?
Perfect. I appreciate it.
Yeah, enjoy the show. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Yep, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, so we picked a water wave pattern, which is what naturally happens when the sunlight refracts off the water in the pool,
Yeah, that makes sense.
with a border around the top. And that's the border, similar to the border.
But that's not the border?
No, it's not quite that. It's close. It's more like this. More like that.
Oh, I like that.
So anyway, it's a to show you guys. It's kind of like this.
Why'd you guys decide to do a...
Oh, it's not on me. Switch it. It's kind of like that. The reason we wanted that is we wanted the top border because with a vinyl pool liner, those collect mineral oxidizations around the top that are impossible to remove. I've tried over 20 years of having pools trying to remove that. There is no way to remove the mineralization from chlorine treatment.
So it just stains?
It just stains, and it looks like it's dirty all of the time. And on a regular pool liner, it's very noticeable. So it looks like almost like a bathtub ring around the top.
Oh.
And if the water's high enough, the chlorine will remove it over time. But the problem is there's always a little bit above the top where you can't get to, and there will always, always, always be that chlorine residue around there. There's no way to remove it. Magic erasers don't. Bleach applied directly does not. I've tried everything.
So the hope is that this is going to disguise it a little bit
This will
more.
disguise that, will help hide that a little bit, because it's just one of the things of having a vinyl pool liner. You're going to have that oxidization around the edge. So that will help hide that. And then the water pattern will hopefully look more just like natural water. It won't look like there's anything on there. The problem with it is I like being able to see exactly, and then swim down under and know it's completely clear. So I don't know what this is going to do to my cleaning regimen. Probably make it a little less intense.
Maybe.
But I like...
Or make you more OCD about it.
I like my intense. How am I going to be able to see everything? KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 7:51.
Sunshine today, highs near 70. It is 50 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 9 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about your unfinished guy projects.
Because it's that time of year. Everybody's out doing everything, doing spring cleaning and all of that. What's the unfinished project you have around your house?
623-1025 to call or text.
Our unfinished project is the call on the winner for the Josh Turner tickets.
Well, let's finish it. Let's call him.
I'm calling him, Jen.
Dial faster.
Calling him.
Randy.
It's ringing.
Wow.
Hello.
Is this Whitney?
This is.
Didn't we just talk a little bit ago, Whitney?
No, we didn't.
We did not.
Oh, okay. Different
we did
Whitney.
not, Whitney.
We did not.
Apparently, we're only getting calls and making calls today to Whitney's. So you're the next one in line, and you've won Josh Turner tickets.
Heck yeah. I never win anything.
You're going to go see him August 15th at Kansas Crossing Casino.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Just tell us who's a 4 states concert connection.
KIX 102.5.
So that's getting done this year, which will mean I will have pretty much a brand new pool.
That's
we
exciting.
replaced the filter last year again.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. And the pump the year before that. So it's pretty much all new.
Good.
And the guy was super nice, showed up on time, answered some questions, saved me a little bit of money. He's also going to, I said, that Riverton place, I've always heard that they have cheaper prices on their chlorine. But anytime I've finally made it out there or called them, they're out. They sell out super fast. He goes, I tell you what, I will set you aside some right now, and we'll just put that as part of the order. So he's going to do my whole chlorine and everything and bring all of that at the same time. And I said, what about filling? He goes, we'll take care of all that. He said, we'll put totally clean water. So there will be no cleaning the pool and prepping it and everything this year. Yeah.
Makes life even easier for you.
And they were planning around my vacation. I'm like, we could do it before if your schedule. He goes, how about that weekend you get home? We'll just come out and do it then.
Yeah.
So you can have your pool that first week when you're back. And
that'll be nice.
Yay. And don't have to worry about it until then.
Even better.
That's off my list. So now we have to order the clear coat for our concrete. Which I went back through history to try to find. And your stupid Amazon app on your phone will only go back so far.
But it should.
It only went to Christmas, December.
If you've bought something before, it should keep track of it if you find it.
If you're going to the desktop site, it does. You can go back all the way 5-6 years. But on the app, for some reason, something to do with the way that the app loads information, because Amazon, if you look at too many things or browse for too long, it will lock up on you and crash.
That's annoying.
It's because of the way that it caches memory. So I've got to go back through and find that. Today's going to be a little bit of a jumping through hoops day. I've got to go get my tires rotated at noon, then rush home to meet with that guy from Clear Cut, and then do all my other work. Long day.
You wanted to know about me.
Hey, come here.
I do like it.
So much fun. You'll be laughing to yourself all day. I'll just try that one. You set my world on fire. Okay. Where did I put that? So today is going to be kind of a crazy day. I've got a meeting today at 10:15 after the morning show. And then just business as usual. But tonight, Beans has dance at 4. The boy has a soccer game at 5:30. Immediately following the soccer game at 5:30, he's got soccer practice at 6:30. I got to pick Beans up at 6 from dance. We're just going foof, 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 foof. I need another pair of hands. I need 2 amoeba or something. I'm glad that you had such a good motivating weekend, Kathy. It looked like it was a really special time for you.
Oh, yeah, and we've also got bugs.
What?
We've got bugs.
Bugs.
Ants.
Oh, in your house?
Little bitty ants.
That's annoying. Most places will come and spray for them. If they don't get rid of them, they'll do it again for free.
Oh, yeah, we've got a company that we have used for years.
Good.
We got to call them. I was making lunch yesterday, and I noticed Gina keeps the towel out she dries dishes on. I know, little bitty sucker. And I started looking around, and there they were. So I started spraying. Mm-hmm. I cleaned off the counters and sprayed all the counters and left the spray on the counters. And then came home last night and wiped those counters off with a paper towel. Hundreds of ants.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
So it's just one of the things, you know, I haven't had an ant problem like this in a long time. I noticed they were also in my storage shed the other day, and I sprayed and killed all of them. But we're just going to call the exterminator and have them come in.
I never had ants until I moved to this area.
Yeah.
Never dealt with them.
They do seem really prevalent around here.
I don't know why.
I would rather have the ants than, like, say, cockroaches or something like that.
For sure.
Another problem that I've had is the flying ants, which can scare you to death because they look like termites.
Yeah.
But the difference is, and the way to tell is a flying ant has a bifurcated body and a termite does not.
Don't they have longer wings, too?
Not really. They look, I've laid a dead termite next to one of these dead ants. They look almost identical.
Yeah.
And they swarm the same way as termites. So in the late spring, if you have termites, once they have reproduced, it's a very weird insect. So they come out of the ground, and I guess they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Not shy, but they...
Coy.
They won't put themselves, they're very invulnerable. They like to protect their vulnerability. Okay. So they will build mud tubes up on your walls until they can get inside your walls. And that's what keeps them safe from being eaten by other animals and things. And so if there's any exposure, like say concrete, they'll build a mud tube. And they will travel up and down through that from the ground to where they go to get their food, which is your walls.
Yeah.
Ants will do the same thing, but they don't eat your walls. So I don't know what theirs is. And then once they reproduce and lay their eggs, they swarm. In other words, all of the adults will then come out. And so we came home one day. This is the first time I saw termites that we had. And there were these winged dying insects laying all over the window and the walls and part of the floor in the bedroom next to where those were. Yeah. And I'm like, what is this? And I didn't even know what the bugs were. Then I had it happen the next year in my recording studio. And we had the termite people come back and look, and they said, those aren't termites, though. Those are ants. And I had them for the next 3 years. I mean, they were treating for them and killing them off, but had to wait for the hatchlings, which don't hatch until the next year, to eventually die off. We have a termite inspection every single year at my house.
Termites are scary, scary, scary.
They are. And they're so prevalent around here. I blame it on the mining,
Yeah, I think you're right on
the mining that was done here for so many years. I think created an upset in the eco balance of some sort that makes the insects more prevalent.
Myrmecologist Brooks in the house.
That's right. Well, I used to work as a ecological research professor at a college
Here we go.
in North Dakota, the School of Botany that I worked, School of Botany. You can look it up.
New.
Yeah, BOTINAREAU. Look it up. You'll see that I was
Did
on
you
the.
just look it up?
I had tenure there for a number of years.
Oh, you did. You've got to be like 700 with all that.
Married and divorced my fourth wife there.
Oh, really? Yeah. Wasn't where you had
She
so
was a
many
hag.
wives.
Okay, orders. So if I go on here, you can look at 2025. So you can go by year if you look on the desktop site on purchases.
There you go. Man, I love this one. It's chilly in here today.
It really is. They're running the air conditioning.
Yeah, they are.
There's that pool cover.
Why are you ing?
I talked to the pool guy yesterday about that. I was like, I cannot get a good pool cover. And he goes, you'd be a lot smarter to buy the cheapest, flimsiest one you could buy and throw it away every year and buy. And I'm like, that's what we were doing. We decided to spend a little extra. There it is. Boy, that stuff's expensive.
All right, 18 seconds.
I still have some of the color if anybody needs it.
10.
We'll see partly sunny skies today with highs in the upper 60s, partly cloudy skies tonight, low 50s, sunshine in mid 80s for Wednesday, sunny, breezy near 90 for Thursday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radars not showing anything over the 4 states.
46 in Stark City, 50 in Pittsburgh, 50 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
So we're talking about unfinished projects around your house. Now that spring's here, everybody's looking forward to getting some stuff done.
What's the stuff that needs to get done? That's just sitting there.
Yeah, what's your unfinished project, guy project, if you want to call it that?
623-1025 to call or text.
Here's Luke Combs.
On the 4 states, number 1 for country.
KIX 102.5.
Today would be a good day for hash browns.
Yeah,
a hash brown bowl.
With bacon and ham in it and cheese.
Cheese.
Yeah. So you can buy sealer for $60.
Okay.
That you just pour out, but the risk is a lot of these sealers, they bubble or they have cloudy areas if they get too thick. Yeah. Oh, it would ruin the way everything looked.
Yeah.
This stuff is expensive. It's $314.
Oh, wow.
But it is so easy to put on. You literally just go around and spray it with a fruit sprayer, and you're going to throw that fruit sprayer away when you get done. There's no way to get it clean.
Yeah.
But that's all you do. No brushing, no rolling, nothing. You just spray it on. You can spray it on thick. You can spray it on heavy. Doesn't matter.
That's nice.
You do it twice in 2 years. You don't have to do it again for another 5 years.
Good. Your phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning KIX.
Raising my husband.
Raising your husband.
That's my job that's not complete.
Jan, that's been proven to never work.
okay.
They say you can't raise your own husband.
That's one of those projects that never ends.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of them. I can fix him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fixer-upper. But I've heard, at least from my wife, that never works.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day.
You
Thanks,
too.
you do, Jan. Bye, Greg. Have a good one.
Later, Greg.
Christy says Chad's going to put grass seed down, and then he's got to clean out the basement, too.
Grass seed. What kind of grass seed's he going to do? Curious.
We've got a trampoline in our backyard that needs put together.
It's not put together?
Nope.
Well, then you need to also get on that cafeteria accident injury plan.
What?
You need to make sure that you get your family on that accident injury cafeteria plan, you know, when you do.
Yeah. For all the injuries that we're going to inevitably get.
Yep. How many gallon is this? I got to get a new sprayer to use with this. Oh, the 3 gallons only. Oh, it's $31. Well, you can get over that.
Mm.
I thought, well, I'll just throw one of these cheap throwaway sprayers in here. Yeah, $15.
There you go. That's better.
Okay. Yeah, it's another thing you don't buy the expensive version of is the sprayers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, there's one that you could do too. That would be nice.
Get more than one.
Yeah, one for like weed killer and one for the sealer. $36. Yeah. What else do I have to do this year?
Is your fountain ready to go?
That's all just yearly maintenance stuff. I don't count that. I'm thinking projects. Exclusive to this year. I got to seal the concrete.
Mm-hmm.
Get this. What happens with the fascia and the soffit's really going to be dependent on what this guy says today.
Yeah.
If he comes out and says, "Oh yeah, that's easy. We'll come do that for you this weekend." Great. If he says, "Well, it's going to be June before I can get around to you," then I'm going to say, "Never mind." And I've got a buddy that's got a ladder. I'll do it myself.
I can't imagine it's going to be anything too
Well,
intensive.
they're pretty busy. He told me their schedule was pretty swamped up. So I understand. But I would rather he be direct with me and tell me that than say, "We'll get around to it soon," and then I never see them or don't know when they're coming or what, you know.
Right.
So if that's done, put that to the side. The sealer. Is that it? Did the trees. I did the brakes. Did the fog lamp.
Anything with the shed?
Emptying it. But we're not going to really empty it until after the pool's open.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, my storage shed, but I've got one of those buildings. The whole front of it's a door, you know, it opens.
Yeah.
And I keep the mower in there, and we keep all the stuff that we winterize goes in there. So in other words, all of our wicker patio furniture, which there's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a sectional, and we've got multiple chairs, a coffee table. We've got the cantilever umbrella, the picnic table umbrella. All of the pool stuff goes in there. So right now, it is wall to wall, floor to ceiling, packed like a musician. There is not maybe 2 inches in between stuff in there. So if you need something that's in the back, sorry.
Right.
Oh, the one thing I do have to do, and I'm doing this weekend, is I am going to go around with my leaf vacuum, clean out all the flower beds, put in the hosing for the sprinklers and the fountain and all that stuff. We'll do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a few more things to do.
But I can't do any of there's no point in putting the deck patio, the deck furniture and everything up until the pool's open. It'll just be in the way of those guys. I think it's getting close to being time to mow.
Yes.
There's like our side yard, which is just fescue. It needs mowed really bad right now. It's just eaten up with clover and everything. My front yard, that's Bermuda, it is all still dead.
Mm-hmm.
It's all still yellow and will be until late April.
Yeah. We've got those patches that are just popping up everywhere.
You have dandelions everywhere?
Yes.
I've been going around every day when I come home. I'll go around and pull. And they're so hard to get the taproot out. And if you don't, it'll just grow right back.
Yep.
But I try to pull every single one that I see.
15 seconds.
If you can go, like they say, if you can go 2 to 3 years without allowing them to grow up in seed, that you can eliminate them. That's hard to do. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs near 70. It is 50 in Joplin.
We'll give you a look at the weather forecast in about 15 minutes, but we're talking about unfinished guy projects around your house.
So what do you mean unfinished guy project?
You know, that thing that you've been planning to do, or it may not just be a yearly spring project. It might be something around your house like a remodel project or something that got started and never got finished.
Okay, so what is the unfinished guy project in your house?
My house right now, I've got a lot of them. I've got things I need to do. So I've got the regular things like opening the pool. We've got to seal some concrete. Got some siding work that has to be done. Things like that. But unfinished guy projects, like that bathroom tile job that I started a couple of years ago and never finished.
Yeah.
Because I realized I didn't know what I was doing. So
Yeah.
Those kind of things.
So what is the unfinished guy project in your life?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Tyler Hubbard.
On KIX 102.5.
Drinking. She's drinking before work again.
So like cleaning out the garage and unpacking.
Yeah, that would be an unfinished guy project, an unfinished Jen project. You're someday going to go through that and go, I forgot we had one of these.
Probably.
We could have used this so much.
Kathy says, don't pull dandelions. The bees love them.
Well, they can love them in someone else's yard. They also take over my grass and my property. So I don't like them. I don't want them in my yard.
Yeah, we had wasps flying by our patio the other day.
I have other flowers that the bees enjoy more than dandelions in my gardens. My roses look really bad right now.
Yeah.
Because of that winter storm that we had a week ago. That did a lot of damage. We had, not daffodils, I forget what the flowers are that we had growing up. And they are already grown like really tall, green and everything. Now they just lay over wilted. They're dead.
Oh.
It totally killed all of those. Kathy said the people across from them moved and left their trampoline. Do you go out there sometimes and use it, Kathy?
Whee!
Because that's a picture I like to have. Oh, yes. Trampolines are kites. Guys, I don't know. I mean, just putting it together is part of it. You've got to make sure that is secured. And I don't know of a way to secure it. Because we know what kind of winds we have around here. What are you going to do that's going to...
Can't you just get those
spikes?
Things?
Do you think those
Spike
are going to
down?
withstand 60, 70 mile an hour winds?
Maybe if you sandbag it.
We had winds around here, that blew 2x4s through pieces of concrete and through trees, big trees. I don't know of anything that's going to withstand that.
That was one of the most impactful things, I think, seeing at the Joplin History Museum was the tree that had the sign through it. That was wild.
There was so much of that. Christy, she said her roses went into shock. Mine did too. What do you do about that? How do you, is there anything you can do? I mean, they were all green, the plant life. They didn't have any flowers or buds on them yet. But you could tell they were thriving and doing really well. And then that frost happened and everything turned brown. Everything did. And I'm like, and there's like on the ends of it, I can break them off. They're dead on the ends. Now down here, there's still, vitality life. The branches are bendy, not snappy.
Right.
Come on, Kathy. Jimmy said the ticks are bad already.
No,
also,
don't
what?
tell me that.
No,
I don't want to know that.
Ticks aren't out yet. If they are, it's not the little ticks.
Oh my gosh, we're like 2 weeks away from Easter.
I forgot.
Palm Sunday's this weekend.
Not even 2 weeks. It's a week and a half.
That's
week and a half
wild.
from tomorrow. I know. I start rehearsals Monday night. I've got to order Bella's flea collar. That's what I.
Oh, there you go.
Just remembered that. In fact, my wife mentioned it to me last night. She goes, "You need to get that ordered," and it's in our reoccurring purchases list. Somewhere.
Don't wanna turn this truck around, down, 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 down. Wooshka mushka manapatapatashka moola blue 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 blah blue. Turn this truck around. I just opened that.
Where
Kathy
is
says,
it?
Kathy says prune down to where it's green and they'll be fine.
Okay.
Christy says, I've heard coffee grounds. I'm researching it now.
Let me know what you find out, because I am a little worried about ours. And they did so well last year. So here's what we did. We went and bought what we thought were knockout roses at Menards.
Yeah.
They were not. They're roses.
Oh.
And our knockout roses do okay. You know, they're probably the easiest rose to buy and take care of. And they don't look like roses. They just look like the little red flowers or yellow flowers or white or whatever color you get. But they got thorns all over them. And every year in the spring, before it gets warm, you just chop them off at the ground. That's it.
Oh.
And they grow back full. That's cool. You can leave them with the dead growth, but they really get bigger every year if you prune them off like that.
Hold on. I want to know, where are the Easter egg hunts?
So I got, oh my gosh, her collar's not in there. Yay. Oh, it's in Bella's list. So anyway, we got these, and I'm like, they look a lot different from those. So I got to doing some searches and everything. Yeah, they're like tea roses. They're actual roses.
Oh.
And they just thrive. They looked so amazing. Last year, we bought these little bitty plants from Menards, and they grew to these great big things with flowers all over them. They even looked pretty during the winter. But I'm like, do I prune them off at the ground? I got ready to do that, and the last minute I thought, let's look those up. And I looked them up. No, you do not do that. That will kill them. So lucky I caught that.
Oh, yeah. Christy's asking when James... Hold on. We got to go.
Next, it's a week from this Saturday. KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, upper 60s today. It is 50 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast. Nice weather on the way for the rest of the week.
It's going to be real nice, so we'll tell you all about it in just 4 minutes.
Perfect weather for getting out and getting those unfinished projects around your house done. Your unfinished guy project.
That's what we're talking about this morning. What is the unfinished guy project in your life?
What is the one that you need done around your house?
I have a honey-do list that never gets done, ever. None of them. I couldn't figure out why, but I finally figured it out.
And why is that?
I don't have a husband.
Jen will loan you hers.
Hey, okay, yeah.
What's the unfinished guy project that you're having to deal with?
I say men never finish growing up.
Yeah, I agree with that one 110%.
I mean, they still play Xbox. They still go outside and play in the yard. I mean, they never finish growing up.
Sounds like someone's a little jealous of our youth and vitality.
Nope.
Oh no. I like my grown status. I'm good.
What about you? Do you have an unfinished guy project?
Everything.
And now that's not fair.
How many projects do you have that you've never finished?
I have never finished counting them.
Exactly.
Exactly. You see?
What's the unfinished guy project you have around your house?
I was just actually this morning getting on to my husband for not finishing.
What is it?
He's 28 now. When he was 15, his dad bought him an 84 Chevy. And he's been supposed to fix that thing up for years. And we live, in a nice subdivision, and he has this dang truck sitting right out in the very front for everyone to see, and it's rusted and blue, and some parts are red, and he just won't fix it.
Someday he's going to get that done, and it's going to be a classic.
He just needs to do something because it's getting in the way. This is just the perfect morning to hear that. I'm going to call him and let him know.
Sorry, dude. that we caused that.
Tell us about the unfinished guy project in your life.
623-1025 to text or tell us.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country. Okay. So my list that I had, I'd saved it in.
Did you find it?
One of the lists? No, it was no longer available.
Uh-oh.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah, the James River one is next Saturday. Is it, 9 to noon? Is that right?
I think so. I'm confused. This one says that it is $60, and then there's one down here for $35.
Let me see. All right. They have Easter service. If you want the service, it's Saturday, April 4th at 5, and then Sunday, 9 and 10:45.
Okay, those are the Easter, the performances, the services and everything. But the Easter egg hunt
is April 4th, 9 to noon.
9 to noon is when it'll be happening. And it's huge. And this year, they're hoping for the first time to be able to have it outside. So
even when it's inside, though, it's still good.
It's still, it's still really good.
Kids make out like bandits.
Okay, now, so we always buy the Seresto flea collar.
Yeah,
flea and
that's
tick
what we
collar.
use too.
It's the only thing that works and works really well. We've tried drops. We've tried the pills. We've tried even the vaccination deal from the vet.
Mm-hmm.
None of those work. They still get them and can carry them in the house. The Seresto really, really works. And so if you go on Amazon and you look around, they come in those metal tins.
Yes.
That has a picture of the dog on the front and everything. So they're about $60 or $100 or $115, I think, for 2, if you want to get 2. There is a brand on Amazon that is only $35, and your eye is instantly drawn to that $35, and the picture description looks almost identical to the Seresto, unless you read on the can. It just says, dog, flea and tick collar. And there's no Seresto anywhere or anything. Yeah, it's not a Seresto, but it looks almost identical. How did they get away with that? Stupid. Add to list. Why does Amazon always hide the add to list?
Add to list.
No, they've hidden it. I cannot find it. Amazon, you're so stupid.
Aw. Randy, 3 years ago today, we went to Big Brutus.
Oh, was that 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Seems much longer.
Open it up. I want to see the picture. No.
They have hidden the add to list. It is literally not on the page.
It won't let me make it big.
There it is.
Okay, well, there's a picture of me standing next to Brutus, and Brutus is huge. And it's not letting me open it up.
Is there a video in that?
In the post?
Yeah.
It won't let me click it. Like, I can't even get into it. It's very annoying.
Okay. We will have, Ashley will be coming in to talk about that next week, the egg hunt and everything.
Cool. That'll be good. Baby. No.
Yeah,
no,
the end of March is a week away. And then we're into April. Yay! When April gets here, all cold weather will be over. Well,
nah.
I think for this year it is, though. Normally we'll have another, you remember right around Easter, it gets a little chilly.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's going to happen this year. I think we've already had our chili. I think everything's arriving about a week or two early this year. So I think our winter storm that we had last weekend and this little cold snap that we're having here, I've not looked ahead at the forecast. Does anybody?
I haven't either.
It's going to be in the 60s on Friday and Saturday. But then next Monday, 81. Tomorrow's going to be another crazy warm day tomorrow and Thursday, 85, 89 for Thursday. I think we're headed for a very hot early summer.
Yeah.
Which makes me want to open the pool early. Part of me thinks, let's go ahead and open it and use it because they're just going to drain it.
Right. What does it matter?
Yeah, but then I'd have to move everything out and move everything back out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some chemical left over from last year.
So you could.
We were looking for the little arbuckles that cover the joints for the walls of the pool. They're little plastic pieces that clip on. They just go over where the fasteners are for the wall panels.
Mm-hmm.
Those stupid thing, because we bought a Doughboy pool, which is a major brand.
You bought a Doughboy pool?
Yeah, they're a major.
Doughboy?
Not the Pillsbury one. They're a major brand and a very highly rated brand, but they're almost impossible to buy replacement parts for. You can't find them anywhere except for exclusive Doughboy dealers and stuff, and so they can charge pretty much whatever they want. For one of those plastic pieces is like $11. Well, it takes like 20 some of them to cover the pool.
Of course.
So you're talking about $300 or $400 just to get the plastic pieces, and the problem is they rot. The plastic begins to deteriorate and rot after about 2 years.
So why get this brand?
The pool itself is one of the best structurally designed pools. The pools last forever. These little piece things that the accessories are what fail.
Yeah. I got to nickel and dime you somehow.
Yeah, and no other ones will fit. It has to be this particular type. That's the only kind you can put on it.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of dogs, they listed this year's best and worst dog names.
Mm-hmm.
Bella was not on the list for the first time
Really?
in like 11 years. Yep.
Bella's always on the list.
So the question was best or worst dog name you've ever heard.
Okay.
Not a list of best and a list of worst. So who knows which one these fall under?
Okay.
Arthur.
Okay.
There was a guy the owner's name was Pete and his dog's name's Repeat.
Yeah, cute.
This one guy named his dog El Gato.
Love it.
A sausage dog, a wiener dog named Chorizo.
Chorizo, also good.
And Mom had a dog called D for.
What?
D for dog.
D for dog. That's funny.
Mr. Pancakes, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Cabbage.
Okay.
Pita.
Pita, like pita bread.
No. Pita, like it stands for a pain in the... Here's a dog named Snatch, one named Boof, one named Humper. Guess why?
Yeah, one guess.
This one guy had a dog named Barney because they found him in a barn.
If they'd found him in a train, he'd be trainee.
Trainee. My friend has an American hairless terrier named Yayechko.
Okay.
You'll have to look that up to see what it means.
Okay. Do I want to know what it means?
Yeah, because it's hilarious.
Is it profane?
Yes. Yayechko.
Seg.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country morning KIX.
Here's Jump Party.
On KIX 102.5.
Okay, I'm not paying attention to the log at all. Clearly.
Yep, it does. Yayechko. It's Ukrainian. Yayechko.
Yayechko.
So anyway,
that's good.
Then there was an ex that had a dog named Parvo. Says we didn't date long. What is that?
Parvo, it's a fatal disease that puppies can get.
Oh, that's weird. I met a dog named Toots the other day. They said,
guess why?
Said we had a client at our vet clinic that had 3 Cocker Spaniels successively. They all had the name Heidi. Heidi, Heidi 2, and Heidi 3. And when one passed of old age, they'd get another one, and it would just get a number after its name. And they actually called them with a number.
I don't think I could do that.
I have done that. My first 3 dogs were all named Sambo.
Really?
And Sambo 1, 2, Junior is actually what we called him. And then the third, we called that one. And
Were
we
they
would
similar? Is that why you did
Where's
that?
the third? Yeah, they looked identical. They were the same kind of dog. Kendrick LaBark.
Cute.
And the Bark Knight.
Mm-hmm, of course.
And Tina from Accounting. Which
That's
I think
pretty
is
good.
genius.
Yeah, that's good. I like
Pancakes. Mr. Pancakes and Tina from Accounting are my favorite.
Yeah. My sister named her dog Mr. Pork Chop.
Mr. Pork Chop's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then we have Nix and Atlas in our house.
I didn't name Bella. That's what she was named when we got her, or I would not. I wanted to change her name, and my wife was dead set against it, especially allowing me to name. I wanted to call her Uncle Feathers.
Uncle Feathers?
Even though she's a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Feathers is what I wanted to name Bella, and my wife would not have it, would not let me do it. So she's Bella.
I don't know if I ever got another dog, what we would name it.
Uncle Feathers.
Uncle Feathers
is a great name. It's so appropriate for a dog. Especially if it's a female.
We had a Greek mythology thing going on there for a while.
Like Poseidon?
Well, Atlas, Nix.
Hermes. Hermes.
And then Rain was kind of her own thing. Welcome back, Megan. What was the name? My sister and her husband, the first house they owned, they lived next to a Korean couple. And I wish I could remember what they named their dog. But they named their dog Sushi. One dog was Sushi, and the other dog was the word for delicious.
Japanese word for delicious?
Korean.
Let me see. Korean word for delicious.
And that was the name of their dog.
Mas Isnian? Isnian? Mas Isnian?
That doesn't sound right at all.
So this is the way you say delicious. Mashinin.
Maybe it was Japanese. I could have sworn it was Korean, though.
In Japanese, the word for delicious is oishi.
Oishi. Wasn't that? But that's hilarious. Bryson says, one of my stud dogs' registered name is Riding Through a Hailstorm, so they call him Ryder.
Riding through a hailstorm. That's kind of hard for him to pick up, isn't it? Too many syllables? Rider is good.
Mm-hmm.
You need hard consonants. Dogs respond and are able to identify hard consonants easier than sibilants or
I've heard
vowels.
Less syllables.
And then less syllables. One syllable's easiest with a hard vowel.
Mm-hmm.
Sam.
Nix.
Max. That kind of thing, yeah.
Megan says, I don't know the looks we get when the Walmart delivery people when they ask all the dogs' names and we get Shathina McQueen. Priceless. My dog goes by Gus, Tiffany says, but it is Augustus McRae from Lonesome Dove.
Oh, I was going to say Sunday when we went on our walk, we went down to the town that I can never remember the name of, where the bridge is.
Reddingsville?
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. That's one of those little things. It's not, I can't store it for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
But we went to the Reddingsville Bridge under it, and the water levels are still up a little bit. So somebody had laid an old dead tree down across an area where you could walk across over to the gravelly areas under that bridge, you know, where the falls are there. They've got, not really falls, they're rapids.
Yeah.
And so I took Bella down there and put her on the leash, and I walked across the little log, and she walked through the water, which got up really deep. And because I'd had her on the leash for about 10 minutes before, she was acclimated, walked right into the water, no problem, came back, walked across, did that a couple of times, took her off the leash, and then said, come on, Bella, let's go. And I walked across there. She immediately walked straight into the water, walked right. So she had no problem with that. Now, I realize that's one time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have to do that a lot before she is fully acclimated and over her fear of the water.
Getting there, though.
And I haven't even started. We're going to do the same thing with the pool this year.
Yeah.
And get her to where she can enjoy the water. Denali, Denver, Eden. Those are all good names. I like Denali. Especially for like a husky or a German shepherd or something like that. That'd be a great name. Now, on a Chihuahua, it'd be
I was going to say, aren't these
Terry.
for French bulldogs? All right, here we go. 7 seconds.
Morning, Tiffany. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:35.
We'll see sunshine today, highs near 70. It is 50 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour. Plus, the Morning KIX takeover is getting ready to start in about 15 minutes.
And it's brought to you by Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage.
So there's still time for you to go on the KIX website or the KIX app and make your song picks before we start playing it back for you.
But we're talking about your unfinished guy project.
What's the unfinished project you have around your house?
My fiance is actually going to start redoing the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
Like redoing the cabinets, like repainting them, things like that.
Do you think she's going to get it done?
I'm hoping, because that's her little project. Because I really don't care about it, but that's her project. She's going to do it with the kids. We've been in this house since 2008, and now she's getting around to doing it.
Finally.
What is the unfinished guy project in your house?
My husband, he will not finish the bathroom.
He won't finish the bathroom.
I thought she said he won't get finished in the bathroom.
No, our sink's still gone in it, and we're putting tile in from the carpet, and he hasn't finished the tile yet.
And how long has this project been unfinished?
About 2 years.
But wait, the toilet's still there, right?
The toilet and the shower are still there.
Well, what are you complaining about?
Thank God we have 2 more bathrooms.
What sort of mansion do you live in? How many do you need? You can only use 1 at a time.
Yeah, but maybe she needs 3 for all the people that come over.
Wait a minute, I'm reassessing that statement. I think I could actually use 2 at a time if they were close enough.
What about you? Do you have an unfinished guy project?
We've been remodeling for 4 years.
You've been remodeling?
Yeah.
So what's the projects he's been doing?
2-bedroom house and turned into a 4 and a 1-bath into a 1.5.
Well, at least he's focused and working on it, you know.
My husband's also decided to get a 1970 Chevy pickup truck out of a field and restore it.
Isn't that a typical male? He's just added more stuff to the list when he doesn't even have the first stuff done.
Listen to you. I mean, you got to have a vehicle to be able to get back and forth to the hardware store.
I'm assuming he already had a vehicle. He's just added more and more things to his list.
You know what you do when you assume, Jen?
What, Randy? What do you do?
You presumptively decide something without having enough information. And there's other things.
Do you have an unfinished guy project at your house?
623-1025 to text or tell us about it.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country. KIX 102.5. Whoops.
Oh, Denali's the English bulldog.
Oh, well, then that's okay.
Yeah, Megan's got a Duke, Flower, Pumpkin, Dot, Athena, and Fancy. Is it SB? SB Clarence? Ginny Deer, Shanna, Marie, Cora, Jewel, and Cersei. Pet names are so cool.
Ding dong. Oh, they also listed the most popular breeds for this year, which Bryson's in the right business because French Bulldogs are the number 1 breed again.
6, 7. Oh my gosh.
So, the Alan Richardson fight that we saw the video of the other day, that we were talking about. There has been developments in this. So, the neighbor's name, who is Ronnie Taylor, that's the guy who got the beat down from Alan Richardson, says he shouted, "Can you effing stop this, please?" when he went by on their motorbikes.
The neighbor shouted that.
Yes.
Okay.
At Alan Richardson. Richardson. Yeah, and he was with 2 kids. I don't know who the 2 kids, if they were his or someone else's, but they were on these motorbikes. And he stopped, and apparently the neighbor yelling that caused the physical alteration, some of which was caught on camera by another neighbor. Taylor claims the actor hit him 4 times in the back of the head, which we saw. Mm-hmm. And then you see Richardson punching him in the stomach while he's on the ground. Then he awkwardly gets back on his motorcycle and rides off with the 2 kids following. However, there are reports from the Richardson team that claim the neighbor provoked this physical fight, knocking the actor down twice before he fought back. Of course he's going to say that. There is now an actual law enforcement investigation underway. No one was arrested. No one was hospitalized or anything as a result of it. But apparently now law enforcement's gotten involved, and they say charges will eventually be filed.
Yeah.
Once they finish their investigation.
Yeah. The Alan, right? That's his team is saying that the neighbor pushed
him down twice.
And then waited for him to get up and then pushed him down again.
Yeah. And that's when he began punching him back. Of course he would say that.
Right. Christy says Miles High Waldo is my cat's name.
Miles High Waldo? We had a cat named Tramp.
A dog named Tramp?
Cat. Because she was. That cat got around. She was pregnant more often than she wasn't. It was a barn cat, farm cat. And about every 6 months, my uncles would come over and shoot cats.
Oh, gosh.
Because they would get their reproductive cycle is insane. They can have, I think, like 3 litters a year. And when you
spay and neuter your pets.
Yeah. When you do, and we did back then that spaying and neutering was not common. And you didn't have free clinics to do that for you and stuff like they do now. So their way of population control was to shoot off the ones that, when they get too much. So the mama cat would have, let's say, 18 kittens in a year. And those 18, let's say half of them, 9 of them would then have 18 kittens. You see what happens. Within 2 years, suddenly you've got 1,000 cats running around your place. It got to where when we would milk, that's the only time they got brave enough to come around you. When we would milk cows, you could not walk for the cats. Meow, meow. They'd smell that.
Bryson's barn cat is named Gray Cat.
Gray Cat. Love it.
Her favorite pastime was doing Tickle Me Elmo at 3 a.m. What?
The cats?
Oh. I had an umbrella cockatoo named Bird growing up. Okay, her favorite pastime was doing Tickle Me Elmo at 3 a.m. That makes sense. I think I was hungry because also pancakes sound really nice this morning.
Yes. I've got to quit eating.
You got to quit eating. Jimmy's cockatiel's name is Bird.
We had a parakeet named Tika.
Tika.
Had multiple parakeets named Tika. They were all named Tika.
Why Tika?
I don't know. My mom picked that name. I don't know where it came from, but Tika is what she called him. And 2 of them, we had 3 of them. 2 of them could actually say their own name. Would say Tika's a pretty bird.
The cat we had growing up, her name was Kitty.
That makes sense.
Just Kitty. Ooh. It wasn't until she begged for her own plate at dinner or when she would yell help as I was getting off the bus and you could hear her 4 blocks away.
Wow.
Help! People were like, what are you doing to that bird? Birds are pretty high maintenance, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
They die easy.
Yes. So that was the thing. And one of them, Tika, I felt so bad. We went away on vacation and forgot to make arrangements. I was just like 3 years old, so I don't feel completely responsible. But I remember coming back and opening the cage to get Tika out, and there was Tika, hard as a board. And so,
yikes.
That wasn't the last one. We got 2 others, and one of them actually got out the door, and we never saw it again. And the other one just died of old age, I think. But yeah, they die easily. She had a cuttlebone and...
What's a cuttlebone?
It's a white rock-looking thing that you attach to the inside of the cage, and they can sharpen their beaks, so their beaks continuously grow. They never quit growing.
Not cuddly like I envisioned at all.
Cuttle bone.
Cut.
Yeah, cuttle bone. Birds have to have those.
Bigger birds, they're like a toddler. Very high maintenance.
So one of the pet stores that used to be up on 7th Street used to have a parrot in there, a big macaw, and it would talk and make do that noise, of the door, and it was like a recording of those sounds. It was very impressive, its vocabulary. It had a pretty extensive vocabulary, and they actually encouraged interaction with it.
Try to get her to whistle the Andy Griffith tune. That's awesome. Cops were called twice. People thought we had a hostage. I've never wanted a bird. I used to really want a leopard gecko, though. And Beans really wants a bearded dragon. She's campaigned for that.
Just don't understand. I can't relate to the cold-blooded pets. They're just so impersonal, and
you say that. You got to watch some videos. Go down the rabbit hole for TikTok on bearded dragons. People will full on cuddle and sleep with their bearded dragons.
There's no accounting for people's lack of judgment and everything, but it's the pet that there is no personality to. The
they
cold-bloodedness.
Do have personalities. It's because their blood is cold. Doesn't mean they have no personality.
They're just very impersonal feeling.
Best you got was the meow mix jingle.
And then we had squirrels.
All right, 17 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Wanting to hear about your unfinished guy projects?
623-1025 to text or tell us.
Here's Old Dominion
on KIX 102.5. Also,
birds are not great to sleep with.
We are doing an audit on the KIX music starting today. We will begin, the list is already made, so we'll be going back and redoing the Gold Library. It's been almost 2 years, so it's long overdue, which I'm going to really, really, really depend on you guys to help me audit, post-audit, and let me know if you hear anything green.
What does that mean?
Anything that just does not sound right, doesn't sound like KIX. It's going to sound different, drastically different, but hopefully better. I've got to really watch. This is the first time that Chris, our operations manager, has been involved with a KIX audit. So he helped put together the list.
Did he?
He already did it. Yeah, he came yesterday and said, hey, I've got that ready for you. And I was like, really, you do? Because I asked a couple weeks ago thinking I'm going to have to ask and ask and ask and ask and ask, but he already has it done. And so we're going to begin the process today. Hopefully it'll be done by tomorrow. Unless I go reschedule, there won't be any, you won't notice the changes till next week. And I haven't decided whether I want to reschedule or not.
Megan would like you to take off wagon wheel, please, she says.
I would love to, and hopefully it will, but it's not a personal decision thing that I do. Yeah. It's based on survey results. So what we do is we go collect gold charts. In other words, like it's about 200 songs, I think 200 or 300 songs. From Cincinnati, Madison, Wisconsin, Terre Haute, Indiana, and then there's one in Texas. I can't remember where it comes from in Texas. We take and put those together into a spreadsheet, and it averages that whole list, and we'll take the top 50, go into one category, and then we begin to break them down by era. And that was another thing that he and I were having a little contention on was what is the era? So normally it's like 20 years. What?
Dorinda got a thing for the ratings.
Oh, don't tell us, Dorinda, but yes, you need to go on and do it. Here's the thing about this M survey, guys.
Interesting.
If your whole family does not do it, they will not count it. If you get the electronic one that has you go to a website to do it, you have to do your whole families.
It's very interesting how many of our P1s are getting this.
Yeah. Well, I think they're sending a lot more of them out and a lot more of the digital ones, the M survey. KIX 102.5, the 4 states number 1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
We'll see sunshine today, highs near 70. It is 50 in Joplin.
And we've got the Morning KIX takeover getting ready to start in just 5 minutes, brought to you by Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote on the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But because it's finally springtime, we're talking about unfinished guy projects.
I think a lot of us have one of these hanging around the house that's maybe been hanging around for years now.
So tell us the one you're dealing with at 623-1025.
What's the unfinished guy project at your house?
You know, if we're ever going to do something, we're going to do it. You don't have to remind us every 6 months to finish it.
6 months? Well, we wouldn't have to remind you every 6 months if you do it.
This is an ongoing project, Jen.
Or just get it done. Just do it.
What's the unfinished guy project that you have?
He never finishes any projects. In 12 years, he's not finished a single project.
Not one?
10 years ago, we remodeled a room. It's still not trimmed out. Big gaps between the wallboards, big gaps in the ceiling. A year ago, I wrecked my Blazer, and instead of turning it over to the insurance company, he decides he's going to rebuild it. It's sitting in the same place in the pasture. He never finishes anything. Not one project has he ever finished in 12 years. But he has not finished one project.
Not one?
He starts a million of them.
And doesn't finish
and
any
never
of them?
finishes one.
I've been getting together. He doesn't finish any of them.
Nuh-uh.
No, not one. He hasn't finished a single project in 12 years.
In 12
not
years?
One.
Has he finished any of them?
No, not one. He told me the only thing that he finished in 12 years was our son being born.
It took 12 years?
Hey, lucky for you he did that. That would have looked really weird. I mean, let's be honest, though. I mean, if he knew that, you didn't really need him for that.
What's the unfinished guy project at your house?
Their honeydew list.
Honeydew list. You know, that's maybe why we have so many things that we can't get done is because you guys give us so much to do.
Uh-huh.
What's the unfinished guy project that you have at your house?
Everything.
That's a generalization. I don't think.
You don't think what, Randy? You don't think finish it, finish it.
The better question is, what do you guys actually finish? Start to finish, what do you guys do?
Tell you what I finish. I'll finish I'll finish.
Exactly.
What's the unfinished guy project that you have around your house?
623-1025 to text or tell us on Facebook.
Or you can tell us on Facebook.
Or you can tell us on Facebook. We got the Morning KIX takeover starting in just 4 minutes.
It's the 4 states number 1 for country. KIX 102.5.
When I first moved to Joplin, I arrived with a mouthful of
All right, kids. Tomorrow, we're going to be talking about, we want you to finish the statement for, I hit it with my car. The craziest thing you ever hit with your car.
Oh, Dorinda's is old-fashioned. She's got the card
Paper
in the
one.
mail. Paper one.
That one, I like those, and they're sending those more primarily to homeowners that are more in that, like, Dorinda's age demographic. Yeah, and that one, Dorinda, if you want, you can just go through and fill out KIX or what. You can do whatever you want to do on it. Far be it from us to encourage you one way or the other to disqualify your return. But
All right. So tomorrow we are talking about the things that you hear with your car. Also, Secret Sound 192750.
Woo!
And then we have
Josh Turner tickets.
Yep.
And we're going to be talking about the new flavors of Peeps for this year.
Yes, I love this topic. What would be really fun is if we could find some and try them on air.
Yes. Now, I saw Peeps in the store like a month ago. They already had them at Walmart a month ago.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any new flavors that I could see yet.
S'mores?
No, did not, or I would have bought them.
So good.
Let's see what there is. Frosted strawberry, Sunny D,
chili lime mango.
And then the returning favorites, Dr. Pepper cotton candy. I don't know if there's going to be
chocolate pudding flavored. Oh, wait, that's old.
If there will be s'mores. I don't see s'mores on here.
No.
Peeps Delights. Oh, the Peeps Delights do include s'mores and strawberry dipped in milk chocolate.
Well, this stinks. The Sunny D flavored chicks are only going to be at Target. The chili lime mango will only be at Kroger.
That's crap.
That is crap.
Got to go all over the place to get them. I'd like to try the Sunny D. That sounds good. Frosted strawberry.
That's just Pop-Tart.
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
I mean, chili lime mango, I would be intrigued.
So anyway, we'll talk some more about those. Do our annual Peeps presentation. It would be nice to have them to eat, but
I did. I had my home inspection on Thursday. It went very well.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Did it pass?
It passed.
In spite of the garage
spite of
full
the,
of
you know,
boxes
yeah.
and stuff. So have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody.
Bye.